The Pacific Ocean covers more than 60 million square miles. It touches 5 continents and holds more than half of the Earth's free water. It is larger than all the land on Earth combined. And yet, despite satellites in orbit and submarines in its depths, the Pacific remains an ocean of secrets. From the disappearance of pilots and ships, to the haunting sounds of the deep, to ruins that may rewrite human history, the Pacific is a stage for some of the greatest mysteries on our planet. Today, we journey into its depths, into the silence, into its unanswered questions. On July 2, 1937, Amelia Earhart climbed into her twin-engine Lockheed Electra, her navigator Fred Noonan beside her. She was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic, and now she's attempting her boldest feat yet, a flight around the globe. Their next stop is Howland Island, a tiny speck of land in the middle of the Pacific. It is only 2 miles long, and to find it requires precision navigation across 2,500 miles of featureless ocean. As the Electra takes off, radio operators begin tracking her progress. At first, her voice comes through with confidence, but then, at 8:43 a.m., her final transmission comes. We are on the line 157337. We are running north and south. Then, nothing. No distress call. No wreckage spotted. Just silence. The U.S. Navy launches the largest search of its time. Battleships and aircraft scour 250,000 square miles of ocean. They find no debris. Some believe she crashed into the sea and sunk within minutes. Others argue she reached Gardner Island, now Nikamoro, where artifacts hint at a lone castaway. More sensational ideas suggest she was captured by Japanese forces. Decades of expeditions, sonar scans, and DNA testing have failed to close the case. Amelia Earhart's disappearance is more than a lost flight. It is the moment the Pacific claimed one of humanity's greatest pioneers and never gave her back. Off the coast of Japan lies the Dragon's Triangle, a stretch of sea between Tokyo and Guam, often compared to the Bermuda Triangle. For centuries, Japanese fishermen spoke of this place with dread. Boats vanish in calm weather. Strange lights flickered on the horizon, and compass needles spun in circles. Sailors claimed to see phantom ships, drifting silently before fading into mist. In 1952, a Japanese research vessel investigating the area reportedly disappeared with all crew aboard. Scientists point to natural causes, as the seabed here is geologically unstable. Underwater volcanoes erupt without warning. Methane gas can bubble from the seafloor, reducing water density enough to sink a ship in seconds. And strong currents may pull wreckage away before it is ever found. But believers insist there is more, whether natural or supernatural. The Dragon's Triangle remains one of the Pacific's most unsettling mysteries. South of the Dragon's Triangle lies the Mariana Trench, a scar in the Earth's crust nearly 1,500 miles long, and at its deepest point, the Challenger Deep, nearly 11 kilometers beneath the surface. To descend here is to enter another world. Sunlight vanishes within the first 200 meters, and temperatures hover near freezing. The pressure is so extreme, it would crush steel. And yet life endures it. In 1960, the bathyscaphe Trieste carried 2 men to the bottom of Challenger Deep. They glimpsed strange shrimp-like creatures before sediment clouds obscured their view. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron returned in his one-man submersible, describing an alien world of bizarre life forms and eerie silence. But most of the trench remains unexplored. Scientists have discovered microbes that survive by feeding on chemicals seeping from the Earth's mantle. Gigantic amphipods and translucent creatures drift in the dark. Some speculate that unknown species, perhaps even living fossils, lurk in these depths. The Mariana Trench is not a mystery of disappearance, but of possibility. It holds answers to questions we have not yet learned to ask. It is the ocean's reminder that Earth itself still hides secrets beyond imagination. In 1986, a diver off the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, made an extraordinary discovery. Beneath the waves, at a depth of about 80 feet, lay massive stone formations, vast terraces, straight edges, steps leading down as if into a sunken city. At first glance, the site resembles human architecture with rectangular platforms and staircases. It looked like evidence of a lost civilization, swallowed by the Pacific thousands of years ago. Some researchers believe the Yonaguni Monument may be remnants of an advanced culture that existed more than 10,000 years ago, far older than the pyramids of Egypt. If true, it would rewrite history, but others disagree. Geologists argue the formations are the result of natural processes, as the region is prone to earthquakes, and sandstone fractures easily into geometric shapes. What looks like a staircase may simply be erosion. The debate has raged for decades. Is Yonaguni the ruins of a forgotten city or an elaborate trick of geology? Divers continue to explore its passageways, and every year new visitors come away convinced it was made by human hands. Whatever the truth, the Yonaguni Monument is a symbol of the Pacific's ability to blur the line between history and myth. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 departs Kuala Lumpur at 12:41 a.m., bound for Beijing. On board were 239 passengers and crew. It was a routine flight, but less than an hour later, it vanishes. Air traffic control loses contact, and the plane's transponder is switched off. For a brief time, military radar tracks the jet turning sharply west, crossing back over the Malay Peninsula, then heading out across the open sea. And then, nothing. Days turn to weeks, and the largest multinational search effort in aviation history combs the South China Sea, then shifts to the vast emptiness of the Indian Ocean. Tiny fragments eventually wash up on remote islands off Africa, but the main wreckage, the black boxes, the passengers, has never been found. Many theories abound. A catastrophic mechanical failure, a cockpit fire, a deliberate act by the pilot or hijackers. Each possibility raises as many questions as it answers. For the families, the mystery is unbearable. For investigators, it is a puzzle without a solution. For the rest of the world, MH370 is a chilling reminder of how easily the Pacific can swallow even the most advanced machines of our age. In 1997, hydrophones deep in the South Pacific picked up a sound unlike anything ever recorded. It was a low, powerful noise, rising in pitch before fading. It was so loud it was detected across thousands of kilometers. Scientists nicknamed it the Bloop. At first, people thought of a giant, undiscovered creature, something larger than the blue whale echoing in the dark. Some speculated about colossal squids, or even myths like the Kraken. Later, researchers at NOAA concluded the sound likely came from icebergs breaking apart. The noise of fracturing ice can resemble organic calls. The ocean is vast with its depths unexplored, and the bloop is only one of many unexplained sounds recorded in the Pacific. Until we have explored the deep with the same intensity we give to space, these sounds will remain ghostly reminders of how little we know about the ocean beneath us. In October 1955, the merchant vessel MV Joyita set sail from Samoa towards the Tokelau Islands. On board were 25 passengers and crew, along with cargo of medical supplies, timber, and food. The journey was short, just 270 miles, but the ship never arrived. 5 weeks later, a passing vessel spots the Joyita adrift, more than 600 miles off course. The ship is half submerged with its decks waterlogged, But strangely, it is still seaworthy. Its engines are silent but intact. The crew was gone. Every passenger vanished, and life rafts were missing. Personal belongings were left behind as if it was abandoned in a hurry. But the strange thing was, the ship's radios were tuned to international distress frequencies. Yet no distress signal was ever sent. The Joyita has been called the Mary Celeste of the Pacific, a ghost ship adrift on endless waters, its crew erased without explanation. Thank you for watching the video. For more future updates, like and subscribe to the channel.